this one then. A couple of bits to do. Unfortunately, this has been sat for quite some time, and the tyres, unfortunately, started cracking big time, and I mean proper. A lot of them, even knobblies are coming off, which is a shame, considering what they are. They're a good set of wheels and tyres. So, we're going to stick some like later spec bars on it, which these are alright. Give them a go, see if they look alright, see if it works. I think I'm going to have to gear down or gear up. Which way is it? Either way, this is running 44 gearing, so I'm going to have to go to 46. I know for a fact I'm going to have to go to 46 for these because they're slightly bigger. Although, I suppose I could try it first and then go down, or up, whichever way it is. Anyway, that's one thing we're going to do. So, don't be deceived, it's not one of these. This is just a body I've made fit on an old school. It is a right old one actually. Short wheelbase, 4-wheel drive, FG. So this is very much, looking at it, a Marder. Slightly longer, Marder chassis, but nonetheless, that's more or less what the chassis is. It's modified to take the belt drive. Back end's more or less exactly as it should be. There's slight differences like upper arms. They're a lot thicker and whatnot, but the base of the back end is more or less the same bolt pattern within reason, whatnot. Belt drive, and obviously front ends. Yes, I don't know exactly which chassis it is because I bought this off somewhere on Facebook, I think it was, if I remember rightly, and I've just modified it to fit that body better than it was. 7-pipe on. But one thing I did, I was never happy with the travel you get. See, that's good travel, but when it was mounted up there, it was horrendous. So I did a little, I wouldn't say it's a bodge, but I got the same material that this is made out of, all the plastic work, made a mount, and so far it's been alright, but I've got to the point now I've decided it's time to do something proper. So I'm going to make a carbon fibre brace for there, get rid of that, and just have a proper solid piece that it'll mount to. And also, I couldn't find some actual genuine anti-roll bar links, or roll bars at the time, so from an original Marder one I made this one fit, but I still can't find links, so I'm going to look for some links for that. If not, I'll try and make something. But other than that, I need to get this running, so I miss using this thing. But nothing too loud, not like the 30 degrees north is. So there's screaming 5Ts out there, but more than adequate. Anyway, let's try and find some bits and get this one done. Well, they're a lot bigger. And if I fill them arches, it's proper fat looking now. Look at that. It's got wheels and tyres to match the bumper. That is a fat back end. I thought it might overhang a bit too much. That's not too bad at all. I'll take that. That's cool. Like that. I'll stick with the game for now, see what it's like. So just stick down. Not too much. We'll see. Right, on to the next few bits. Right, back on with this. So, I've actually managed to find a proper anti-roll bar for this front end, but the links aren't the right ones. Still can't find the right links, but I know these for a fact are twisted when heated. So the plan is to put in boiling water, twist them, let them cool straight. That should be good. Plus, if you look at the state of this, or the state of it, the thickness of it, that's going to be a lot better than the one I've made fit off the Marder. And it's the right shape as well. You've got brand new brackets and screws. Right, let's get some water. Well, wasn't I stupid? Said I needed to twist them links, except the proper anti-roll, mobile, sway bar, stabiliser. Actually goes that way, whereas mine I'd made that way, so I thought I needed them to be straight. So I've just been and straightened them. Anyway, it's on. Now we just need to make the bracket for the top. And for that, we're going to be using some 3mm carbide plate. No, it's not blue. That's just a protective coating. Lovely jubbly. And there we have got my little plate mount out. Like I say, nothing fancy. It's just going to be something that's big enough to obviously join these two sections here. That's going to stay just as a bit of extra support. Probably won't need it, to be honest. Might even end up making some aluminium spacers just to go into there and just have it there, so I can mount it lower down. Now I think about it, it's definitely a better idea. So, simple plate. Now, last time I used a pillar drill to cut this out, and a friend of mine who deals with this stuff didn't so much tell me off, but said I should do it a different way. So we're going to clamp this in the vise, just over here. Sorry about the noise, it's cold in here. Bit of old vinyl flooring clamped in there. I'm going to axle it out, and then I'm going to use the pillar drill just around the edges off, and then I can file it, seal it with some proper CF glue, and then I'll start drilling the holes ready to get mounted. There we are. So I ended up actually using jigsaw with a metal piece on, and it was a good idea. My mate was right. So a quick file. Clearly it's not going to look like it's been machined, because it hasn't. Right then, there's my measurements. Top mount, which is these here. The bottom one there, in the middle two. That one there, which will have an aluminium spacer at the back. And the two outer ones are where the shocks are going to line out here. It looks like they're quite close to the edge, but the holes aren't going to be that big. They're only going to be a 5mm hole, so that should be good. There we go. Not pretty, not a fancy little top mount, but it's going to do exactly what I need to do. The only thing is, I need some bolts, and I need to get my spacer. I thought I'd got some money I can make some, but I haven't, so I'm just temporarily mounting it. Happy with that, I'll do the job. And unfortunately, she's back on the shelf. Simple reason is, well, I've run out of time, to be honest. We're like a week and a bit away from Christmas. I'm working next weekend, both days, working as normal, and there's no time at night. Well, there's no light, never mind time at night. So that'll be it for this video. Next one will be a running one somewhere. It's obviously going to be when I'm actually off at Christmas. So stay tuned.